I'm not sure when he was doing that ground announcing, BJ, what he did call the trophy. Let's have a listen.
And the check and the trophy for the Sir Wank Forrell trophy.
Oh, beat!
It's the wait. It's the pause for me.
Oh, no. Oh, well, actual.
That's so nice, guys.
Oh, no. 1 for 110 for Discovery Park, Triple M Rocks Cricket. No, he didn't say that, Beej. He couldn't have, surely.
Just got to compose it.
I had dinner with him night before the test.
Oh, it's a proper one,
He's
sir.
too good a bloke to be dropping that sort of stuff out.
And the check and the trophy for the Sir Wank
No!
Forrell trophy.
Not again.
Round the wicket. Oh, here's Jamal. Bowling
That's
to Warner.
naughty.
And he straight to cover. He'll be, I think he's actually on holiday with his family now, but he'll be giving it the, come on, you blokes. That's enough. That's enough of that, you blokes. One of the great men.
But when you look at the footage on YouTube, it's the eyebrow raise after the first word drops out.
Yep.
And
I'm
then
going
the
to check it
pause.
out after this stint. I'm going to check it out on YouTube.
Oh, you
it was. It's hilarious.
do yourself
properly
a favour.
hilarious.
That's so good.
Round the wicket, Jamal bowling to Warner on 54. 20 needed for Australia to sweep this series. Aiming a big heave over the top. He just chunks it through mid-wicket for a couple. He moves to 56, 18 needed. And the problem, Fergus, is for those of us that present on television, now when we've got to say that trophy, you've got to say it very, very carefully.
Every time.
Sir Frank Worrell. You've got to almost talk it through.
Because I think when we've heard the name on TV or radio, we've actually probably heard it the wrong way more than we've heard it the right way.
It gets into your head. 3 slips, gully, no short leg. Bowling to Shafiq and he's hanging out. Takes the edge. Smith, beautiful mitts. And Mitch Stark again strikes in the first over. He is a freak.
Well, Shafiq, he's done it again, hasn't he? He's got a, well, it was a wide ball, it was a half volley, yes, but the feet aren't moving. Pushes at it, edge. Steve Smith doesn't drop too many, he doesn't drop that. Oh, that's a disastrous start for Pakistan.
Gonna cry. Oh, no, look at Tubbs.
He's going to cry on us. Shafiq, what are you doing?
Flat as a biscuit. He needs to move his Shafiq. All right. Off to a flyer we are for Discovery Park, Triple M Rocks Cricket.
But this is quality fast bowling you're up against here.
Hazlewood in again. Edge gone! Carey a good catch. Ayub is off. He hasn't scored, and Pakistan are 2 for 4.
Oh, no. You have to feel for him. Second ball on debut. The second ball globe.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, great start, Australia.
Mind you, it's a good nut, that. You've got to say that's a good nut. He didn't do a lot wrong, Ayub. Half forward, it just moved a little off the seam. He had to play. The ball was around about off stump. He said he was reasonably tight. It wasn't a big waft. He was just looking to defend, but he edges through to Carey, and now Pakistan 2 for 4.
I'm going to say it again. 2 for 4.
So, Wasim, what you're telling me, 900 plus international wickets.
Yeah.
Now you got to pay full price.
Absolutely.
As soon as your man works out you're doing stuff for Triple M,
Yeah.
you can't pay a cent to the bloke.
No, he hasn't charged me, so I would like to thank him. But in the end, he called me a word. I will come back to you after his delivery.
Before you go to your word, there's one thing I want to know.
Yes.
You've lived in Melbourne for 7 years
On and off.
and haven't realised how big Triple M is?
No.
Give yourself an uppercut.
I'm not here for a haircut.
So what's your one word?
Boys. I'm getting there.
What's your one word?
I said in the end, when he went to thank him and my wife, obviously my boy and my daughter was on the table.
Here's Marsh, and that one spits up at Salman, but he pushes it to cover.
He said, Wasim, you are a banker. So that word became famous worldwide. So well done. Congratulations to Radio Triple M and the whole team, obviously.
Wasim, the banker. Got a ring to it.
It does, actually.
So what you need to do now is get your extended family.
Yes.
Like cousins and
Telling them to
everyone.
call me a banker.
And just see how many people you can get into that cafe and not pay.
No, I'm not going
You've got
there
to test
again.
it. You've
It'll
got to
be too
test
much.
it.
You are the best, Merv. You're taking something good and trying to make it even better. Short ball, ducked under.
Michael, the moment has arrived. Stand up, guys. They got the microphones up, the trumpets going. Michael, take us through it.
Oh, it's an iconic sound of summer, isn't it? The Wide World of Sports theme song. It raises the hairs in the back of my neck. It's the sound of summer. It's the sound of my childhood. The people around Australia love it, and it just warms my heart.
Is there anything better, honestly? It honestly takes you back to, this is one of my first memories as a kid, turning on the television and Wide World of Sports.
Oh, we're so lucky. We still feel so privileged to be part of cricket. It's such an iconic part of Australian culture, and the trumpeters add so much. It's fantastic.
How do you best sum up what it's like in the inner sanctum at the SCG? Do you even have the words to describe what it's like?
Well, you know what? I don't miss playing cricket at all, but the one thing I miss is this is normally the last test match of the summer, and we spent hours and hours there, and Matthew Haddin taught us a really good lesson his last test match. We thought he was losing the plot. We're sitting in the change room, we're sitting down, we're enjoying a beer for Matthew Haddin's last test match, and all of a sudden he gets up, he starts jumping on the floor and waiting for a response downstairs. No response. As we sat there for a bit, it took about 45 minutes and then there was a response back. What I didn't know, being a young cricketer, is underneath the change room is the cellar. So once we got the response back, you had a broom hit the roof, you walked around the side into the cellar, and we spent the next 5 hours enjoying everything the SCG has to offer, enjoying Matthew Haddin's last test, enjoying all his great innings, but the history to be able to do that after every test match, and that was a lesson learned from one of the old boys.
How did it take so long for the secret of the cellar to come out? Like, for those who knew, how did they manage to keep it a secret for all those years?
Well, you had to earn the right. You had to get the opportunity to play a test match here at the SCG, and there's no better place to be as in the SCG change room. You finish your test match, the beers are flowing, you open the door, you got the members out here everywhere, and everyone's just enjoying the feeling. What I like about it is just looking at the groups around. You got family groups, you got fathers and sons, daughters, everyone together having a beer, and it doesn't get any better. There's not a dull room in the place with everyone smiling on their face, but they don't care about the cricket at the moment. They're just enjoying a cold one.
A pile of Tim Tams first. Just be patient, June. Just be patient.
No, get it open. Get it open.
Here's the next ball turned around the corner, but there's protection there. So the boys have been on the Tim Tams already, and that's why I say it's a change of energy, because everyone's on a sugar rush. Junior walked into this box 5 minutes ago, and he's had his eyes on this big Arnotts box.
Can't get the damn thing open.
Which Gilesy, our leader, carried in from the city. I mean, how he didn't get rolled, I don't know. But he survived. The box survived. And
like Fort Knox is. Yes. And there.
We've got a box cutter. Why have we got a box cutter in the Triple M commentary box?
Well done, Swerve.
2 for 168.
I just carry with it wherever I go, mate, just for safety.
What else we got here? Jesus.
Fourth ball the over. Next ball defended. And, geez, you'd be hopeless with Christmas presents.
I know.
Here we go. Describe them, please, June.
Scotch fingers.
Oh, bang.
Mint slice, yeah, they're good.
Bang.
Yes.
Monte Carlo, yeah.
Oh, Monte Carlo's my favourite.
Kingston, Jamaica there.
Oh, yeah.
Raspberry shortcakes.
Have they got
Oh.
Hang on, there's only one Junior wants.
Good one for Granny. Venetians.
Haven't heard the Junior one yet.
Tina wafer.
Ooh.
Tell you what, if I can't see a gate in. Oh, here we go.
Oh, bang.
Next ball pulled forward of square into the gap at mid-wicket. That's a great shot from Labuschagne, and that's going to get him to a half-century. It's been patient. It's been deliberate, but Marnus Labuschagne, his second half-century in what's been a lean series, but this has been a good knock, 2 for 172.
Yeah, patience from Marnus, and just as I brought the Gaieties out, that's when he got the half-century.
Now, you've been talking these up. I don't think I've ever seen or heard of them.
Well,
they look good.
Get your laughing gear around one and tell me what they're like.
Are they a poor man's Tim Tam, or
No,
are they
they're not. No,
the next
they're
level up?
level footing with Tim Tams.
Level footing with Tim Tam.
Open it up, I'll give you one. You can have one.
Mark, I've never seen you this excited about anything. Next ball defended. That's
I
the end of the
have. If
over.
I back a winner, I get excited.
2 for 172. That's the end of the over.
Pepper, look at this.
Triple M
It's everywhere, Dad.
Discovery Parks, Triple M Rocks Cricket. Two for 178. We're just standing around here because there's a speck of something behind the side, or just to the left of the side screen. Mark Waugh.
It's a bit of plastic, black plastic. I don't know whether it's dropped from someone's hat or something. Who's in the corporate boxes?
It looks like a bow that you put on a present.
Like seriously, how would you? Wouldn't the umpires just say play on?
And the problem is, because it's all tarpaulin across,
well, how are you going to reach
someone's going to have to jump across. It's going to be like a Japanese game show where he's going across and he's going to slip and slide and get there.
There we go.
Here he comes. Now we've got one.
Now, Dan,
and yes,
I know you're explaining this, but I want to hear less from you and more from Mark Waugh. If he was upset about the bad light yesterday, I want to hear him carry on about this one.
Now we've got two men with brooms coming across the field. They run across the trumper stand.
Gonna have to be a long broom.
Wild.
Gonna have a long broom to reach that.
Now they've reached the side screen. They're assessing. This is for a bow on a present that's fallen. And a stop play. Everyone's standing around like idiots for the last 10 minutes because God forbid there's a speck and it might get in the way. 2 for 178.
Actually, Dan,
here we go.
He climbs.
Actually, Dan, keep talking. I'm liking your description of this.
No, well done. Well done inserting yourself like that move. As now, he comes across, he climbs the seats, he takes it, and the crowd goes wild. This is actually, in all seriousness, he can't see the seats because it's all tarpaulin. And now he takes a slip and he's okay. Oh, that man, he must have a strong core. That was very well balanced.
He's just made himself famous, that groundsman.
Dan, that's great calling. That is great calling. Now, a bloke just got on the canvas, walked across and picked it up. Why didn't we think about that 10 minutes ago?
Well, they probably couldn't work out what on earth was the obstruction. And it was so small. It'd be the size of a cricket ball, that whatever it was, that ribbon.
A ribbon. That's
whatever it was.
That's exactly what it was. So Steve Smith, he defends. The blokes with the brooms reached and realised, hang on, we can't reach. It's like when you lose a ball up in the tree.
Like when you're cleaning your pool with a scoop and you can't get it.
That's exactly it. On the chart, Smith shots it over the top. You know, it was a damn good thing he moved that ribbon because he saw that like a beach ball, and it goes all the way for 4.
Your facetiousness has no boundaries, does it, Dan? But very well called. Good shot down the ground.
Around the wicket comes Hazlewood to Shaquille. Edge gone! The change pays immediate dividends for Australia. Healthy Edge, taking its second slip. They can do no wrong.
Well, Setter wouldn't, personally, I wouldn't have changed it, so it wouldn't have happened.
Oh, little warm-up deliveries from Josh Hazlewood, and he just flashed at it, didn't he? And thick outside edge, easy as you like to Stephen Smith, and Australia, they are well on top now. 81 runs is the lead from Pakistan, but they've lost 5 wickets.
5 for 67. The wickets continue to fall for Discovery Parks. Triple M Rocks cricket. Sajid Khan arrives at the crease. Tough time to be batting, Ian Botham and Greg Blewett.
Yeah, no one, they'll be sitting in that dressing room praying that clock goes round quickly. But it's great call by me, though, wasn't it? Not to bring him back.
So I wonder why this is Sajid Khan, is it? Why isn't Salman?
Yeah, there's been a change in the order here. 2 slips in a gully, short leg 2. Khan has a fish outside off stump. What is he thinking?
Well, is he a night watchman? I mean, no, seriously, but they're 5 down. I don't really understand. And then if he is, he meant to come out and just block. He's played a back foot drive, trying to hit Hoff through point, and it's just gone past the outside edge.
Yeah. He is night watchman. He's not doing very well.
He's kind of missed the brief if he's a night watchman, hasn't he? The Australian slips called, and they were laughing. Hazlewood in. Gone! Rattles through the stumps. This is incredible from the Aussies. Josh Hazlewood has 3 for 6 for 67. They are charging home on day three.
Oh, who are they going to send out now? Sajid Khan was sent out, try and blunt the Aussie attack, and Josh Hazlewood, he lasted 2 rocks. He's gone. 6 for 67.
Just watching the replay of it, and he's not only late on it, he's missed it by a distance. He's played outside the line, not inside the line. So
6 for 67 for Discovery Park's Triple M Rocks cricket. This is scintillating stuff. The back end of day 3. Test cricket at its very best. 6 for 67. Salman Aliaga at the crease. Hazlewood first ball, not far away from the diving right arm of Mitch Marsh at gully.
Oh. What's the umpire doing here? Oh, the bails were knocked off, but yeah, Joshy Hazlewood back into the attack. 2 quick wickets. I can't work this out. I don't. So Salman's batting now. He normally bats at 7, and Sajid Khan was batting at 8 in the first innings. They swapped them over for some reason. Well, it didn't work, did it?
Made 53 in the first innings, Salman. Batted really well. This is a whole different examination that he's under right now. Edge, first slip, takes the catch. They are unstoppable. What a roar around the SCG. Josh Hazlewood has 4 for 9. Unbelievable.
Oh, the Aussies are going crazy out there. They're running around, high fives, they're all hugging each other. They are up and about. They have turned this game on its head. Josh Hazlewood, brilliant.
just look at the crowd. The crowd, they're bouncing around. Magnificent, great atmosphere.
7 for 67 for Discovery Park's Triple M Rocks cricket.
And there's another name you guys mess up as well.
Oh, no, hang on.
Yeah, try pronounce Fakhar.
Oh, no. Oh. Wasn't taken on the Triple M way. Warner into the offside.
Now,
so imagine my Aussie
of course
vibe.
you're talking about Fakhar Zaman.
Yes, Aussie. Oh, very good.
Yes.
10 out of 10.
Thank you.
I'm not going
Say
there.
it fast now.
Fakhar Zaman.
So my Shanira came to Pakistan, and my son's friend's name was Fakhar. And he brought his friend, about 12 years old, and he said, "This is my friend Fakhar." He said, "Hang on a minute." What? You, because Australian can't pronounce "hey" in their language. There's no "hey."
That's right.
So it took her about 2 years to pronounce his name.
Yeah,
I'll tell you who's got it wrong a few times now. I mean, Junior Waugh
Mark Waugh
really struggled.
No idea.
He has some real battles.
No, it's on 49.
Yeah, I saw that clip of him.
Oh, yeah. No. Junior had no clue. I think we might have that audio, Fergus.
Oh, boy.
Mark Waugh and how we went about pronouncing that name. Let's have a listen.
We saw Fakhar Zazam. What's his name?
I knew I'd heard it somewhere.
Come on, June.
I knew I'd heard it somewhere.
Where are we at? Seriously.
Pitching outside of the impact is in line. And
It's out because that is out. Oh.
So we'll have to reverse Michael's original decision.
Unfortunately for David Warner, he won't be there at the very end. But he played an enormous part in the run chase. He's played an enormous part in Australian cricket in the last 15 years. He walks off the SCG for the very last time, dismissed for 57 off 75. A brilliant career comes to an end. And listen to the applause. Born and bred just around the corner from the SCG. Ferg, he grew up in housing commission houses. He's had to do this the hard way. He's done it his way. And he walks off the SCG full of admiration from the crowd.
No, absolutely, they're all on their feet, rightly so. It's been a wonderful career. A career that's been full of great battles, whether it be fighting off the media saying he's not built for Test cricket, fighting the doubters, which have always fueled his desire to get better and be better and win games for his country, and he's done that with regularity throughout a fantastic career. And he played his way in his last innings. He counterpunched in a tricky chase, took the game away from Pakistan like only David Warner can at the top of the order. it's so fitting that he's gone out in that manner because he played a beauty today.
And there is a very lucky young man who just got handed David Warner's helmet and gloves on the way off.
Well, that's something special. What a career.